Hey everybody, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop, and today I'm doing a playthrough and review of Downtown Las Palmas, a in-your-hand game from Button Shy. And disclaimer that I got a review copy of this one. And if you like the content on the One Stop Co-op Shop, consider supporting us through Patreon. You get early access to our videos and exclusive videos every month you can't see anywhere else. You can also listen to our weekly podcast for reviews and design discussions, or join the conversation and say hi on our Discord. So this is, again, an in-hand game where you're actually holding the cards, but here it matters a lot more than most of those games, because how the game works is you've got this big deck of cards, and each other side has a scoring opportunity. And at the beginning of the game, you randomly take two of them, and you put them behind the deck with your non-dominant hand holding it, and then you're taking one card at a time, and you are trying to arrange them so that your hand holds them, because the second you drop a card, you stop the game and you score and see how well you did. But the more cards you get and the prettier you can make stuff look, the better. And there are rules for how you can place things, but you can put things behind other things. You can put them in between other things. You can put them over top of other things. Well, let's talk about some placement rules and restrictions. First of all, if you can see the ground on a card, it needs to align with the ground of everything else. You can't have like magic multi-level stuff going on. Also, every card must be rotated so that the ground is parallel, even if you can't see it at all. So you can't like have weird flipped buildings or anything. Every card has to have at least one scoring element. Scoring elements are any of the things that are colored in sort of that darker brown color. So I couldn't completely, it's actually kind of hard to do. Yeah, I couldn't completely cover this card because you do get points for each card that's like in your hand invisible, and then you lose points for each card that's totally blocked. So you can't semi-cover everything on a card just to get the 2 points because no scoring element is visible. But if I did that, that'd be fine. Also, scoring elements cannot be partially covered by the sky. So you couldn't have this person in the window half covered by that because, it doesn't really make sense. If the sky was in front of them here, why don't they exist? You can, on the other hand, though, have sky partially covering a building because you can just imagine that's where the building ends. But you cannot have a building where a lower part is covered by sky because that's a really weird architectural design choice. And that's about it. You're going to score 2 points for every card that is visible. You're going to score half a point for every scoring element that is completely visible. So if this card was entirely visible, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4, sign and door. And I think that's right, by the way. I think when it's combined things like lady, walking dog, I think it's still only one scoring element, but I'm not 100% on that. And then as noted, you'll lose 2 points for every card that's completely covered, and your 2 scoring cards will potentially get you points as well. And then you compare your score to a little chart here based on the size of your hand, which is a pretty unique mechanic. But since I guess a bigger hand is going to have an easier time holding a lot of cards, that's good. My hand, when I measured from thumb to pinky, was 8.5 inches, so right at the top of medium. So I guess I sort of have an advantage. And yeah, I've not gone into Planning Manager yet. I've been scoring mostly City Planner. But let's see how things go this time. I'll play once or twice, depends on how fast the first one goes before I do the little review. All right, so my 2 scoring cards are Vertical City, plus 15 points if there are 3 or fewer cards with visible ground. Okay, and City of Spires, 1 point per rooftop. Well, that actually seems fairly complementary to each other. All right, so we start out with this card, and now we add in this one. So it's got the sky there. I mean, I can just have that much visible. It is going to limit me some because now there is sky there, so I got to accommodate that. Now, this one should be easy if I just, slot. Although now that is 2 cards with visible ground, and I want to have more than 3. You can, by the way, kind of readjust cards in your hand. You just got to still follow the rules while doing so. Okay, this one should be easier to do. I can line. Oh, wait, shoot. No, I'm not totally covering up the card. Yeah, so I can line up the sky there. Although now I'm really going to box myself in with sky. You know what? Let's try to get this card. Oh, wait, that would leave it with no visible. No, and that would, okay. Let's go back to the original plan. All right. And now we got another one like this. Here, I should be able to kind of just sneak in that window, maybe. Okay. There we go. Right. I've got some things. Come on, fully visible. Come on, cat. We don't need that person. We can forget the cat and just get the clock, I guess. We can put this in front of the sky. If we still have the roof, we're okay. But then I'm not going to have any elements on that one. And I can't go behind because of the sky messing everything up. Shoot, I'm not sure. I mean, I could do, what was it? No more? If there are 3 or fewer cards visible ground. So I guess I could do 1 more. I just want to kind of do it. Yeah, let's try to my entire thing. I'll readjust it in a second. Let's try to do it to the right of everything to give me more real estate. Let's get that roof visible again. Okay, and there we go. All right, so then this one could go above this. Oh, shoot, is that, yeah, it's completely covering up that roof. Well, so be it. We'll just lose the 2 points. But yeah, it gives me some more vertical space to play with. Oh, this card sucks. I guess I could make it the topmost. Oh, that card is barely in there. Remember, the second that a card falls, you immediately stop and score. Okay, City Hall. I could probably, I know I can't have that would totally cover up the scoring stuff. I don't know if I can do this. I forgot I was going for rooftops. That's actually good, but not if I can't fit this in. I really want that plus 15 points. Plus 15 points is insane. Oh, does this work? No, I have part of the building covered with sky. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. I don't think that counts if I didn't let it fall yet. You can, by the way, just choose not to put a card in if you think you can't. You know what? Let's just stop here for the first game. So no, stop. Okay. So we're going to count. So I did get 15 points for 3 or fewer ground. I've got plus 1 point per rooftop. So that's 1, 2, 3 only. So that's 18. Okay, and then for each visible card, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. Minus 2 for each hidden card. I know there's one in there somewhere, so that's 30. Okay, so try again. It was 30, right? 31, 32, 33, 34, not fully visible, 35, 36, 37, 38 for the palm trees, 39, and not a separate element again, I think. So 39, which is, on the low end of City Planner and still not better than the game I just played before. All right, let's do one more. This time I've got City of Love. Plus 10 points if you have 2 people facing each other in windows with no scoring elements between them. Geez. And Market Street. Plus 2 points per sign on cards with visible ground. All right, so this time ground is fine. All right, so we've got this. So wait, if you have 2 people facing each other in windows with no... Okay. Oh, and it's just once. Oh, here we go. I think 2 people facing each other in windows with no score. I guess they have to directly be facing each other though, probably. So is there any way to do that with the ground being how it is? I don't think there is. I mean, unless I can cover the bottom part of this card later. Maybe I just go like that for now. And, oh man, could I have done? No. Well, actually, yes. Hold on. I could do it oh wait, the sky. Stupid sky. Well, what if I do it? No, there's no way to cover the ground mismatch and also have them doing their thing. Okay. All right, well, there's a sign at least. Oh, here's another sign. Oh, it's another person. Is there any way to make this work? I can't have the sky over the building. What if I do... I'm making this way too wide. I'm definitely not going to survive. But yeah, what if I do like that? And then I need to get some vertical stuff going on. But not that. Oh, my fingers. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely messing up the scoring rules here. Okay. And then, yeah, I can't fit it. There, I kind of, yeah, I'm not totally, God. Okay. And then let's, where should I put this? If I get up the sky blocking everything there. Maybe, oh, shoot. Okay. Do I stop and score what I currently... I mean, I guess I get to, mess with them, right? So they at least work. Oh, I guess this does work. Yeah, this could be a terrible score. Okay. So let's do the basic stuff first. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points from visible cards. And then for every fully visible pair, I think that door is not complete. And neither is that sign. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, only counts as 1. 6, 7, 8. And then +2 per sign on cards of visible ground. Shoot, that's the only one. So 10. So it's 12 plus 10, 22. That seems bad. Yeah, that's in turn. It's not surprising. That went terribly. All right, so that is downtown Las Palmas. You can see it's an incredibly quick game. Thoughts on this one? I really appreciate that it actually uses the in-hand thing in what I consider a very innovative way. You know, most of these in-hand games, like what's the recent one I covered, Dragons of Etchinstone, I often don't play them in hand. I just put the cards down on the table where it's a lot easier to keep them managed and like keep things straight. Now, I will give Dragons of Etchinstone credit. Like I've played that in my bed where I did have the cards in my hand, so it does give a little bit easier freedom and flexibility with where you play the game. But besides that, the in-hand thing often seems like a gimmick to me. But this one, like literally, you got to play it in your hand, and the size of your hand and not dropping things from your hand is a huge mechanic of the game. So props to this one for really making that new and unique and more relevant and needed than I've usually found it to be. It's also very challenging and strategic, especially trying to like not have the sky mess up your cityscape. I find to really break my brain quite a bit. The ability to put cards in between or in front of or behind of things just really opens up crazy possibilities. But at the same time, it can give your hand a cramp. It can be a little like confusing when you're breaking the rules. I'm not always quite 100% sure, like as I'm building, if I guess I'd be messing up the sky, if I'm doing something or not. And it's not everyone is going to enjoy or be able to hold the cards. So it's not a perfect experience that way. And then the rules could be a little bit clearer for my taste. Like I said, the scoring elements. So like, this is a dude with a ladder and a sign. Is that one scoring element or is it 3 scoring elements? The rules, at least as far as I can tell, don't say. So a few frustrations that way, but I do really like, this is sort of Sprawlopolis-esque. I mean, in a much simpler way. I like that every card has a little scoring thing on the back. I mean, you can ignore them, but usually if you're going to get the highest score possible, you really want to use them and maximize them. So it's cool to have just such a wide variety of things to go for that change up your city and your play each game. You saw that in the 2 plays I just did. So fun little game, pretty unique, very fast to play. If you like in-palm games or just want to try something different, I think downtown Las Palmas might be for you. But if the idea of holding a bunch of cards in your hands and trying not to let them fall does not appeal, you might want to avoid this one. Thanks for watching, everybody, and a special thank you to our biggest Patreon supporters, J. William F., Steve Wren, Miles, KCW, Andrew R., and Chris C. We'll see you at the next stop.